Hi beauties, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a foundation review of the Maybelline Superstay Lumi-Matte Foundation in the shade 330. So if you'd like to find out my first impressions, then just keep watching. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for joining me for today's video. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications. That way you won't miss any of my uploads. Let's put on my headband here. In a recent video, I reviewed a newer light. That's the brand. So I'm trying it out. In today's video, I have replaced one of the lights that I use with the newer light. Hopefully it'll be a positive change. I won't really know until I watch this back, but I just thought I'd let you guys know for those of you who are used to watching me all the time. I've had a couple of requests for a minimal glam look, and somebody else asked for a quick work makeup look. I will have to say, guys, my work makeup looks are not quick. They're not quick. I probably spend 20 to 30 minutes on my makeup in the morning. I do know how to go quickly. I reserve my minimal makeup looks for kind of when I'm running errands. This is the MAC Fix Plus, just in the old bottle. It's just a little bit left in this bottle. I will try today to kind of give you guys a more minimal makeup look. We'll see what we can come up with. I will probably still put on lashes just because I have another video to film, but just eliminate lashes if you are just looking for an everyday look. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go back to an oldie but goodie from NYX. This is the Marshmallow primer. It's got marshmallow root in it, and I really like this primer. I am not gonna use all drugstore products, but I am gonna try to mix a few of them in. Okay, here we go. This is my typical Maybelline shade. I have one pump, and this is the consistency, fairly runny. I'm gonna try a brush first. This is and I need to wash all my brushes. I do. This is the BK Beauty 101 brush. I'm gonna try a brush first, and then I will go in with a beauty blender. Love this shade already. Wow. I'm liking this consistency. A very thin formula. I really like how consistent the shades are with Maybelline. I can pick 330 every time and it works. And that is part of a full pump. And I feel like I need to go in a little bit more for my forehead. It barely looks like I have anything on my face. I mean, it has totally disappeared. I mean, obviously you can tell that this is the side with no foundation, but really this is extremely skin-like. It's like it's sort of perfecting, and I still have a little bit left on my hand. And since it's such a small amount, I'm just gonna kind of blend the rest of it in everywhere. Wow. Okay, so far so good, guys. Okay, we're gonna go in with another pump. I definitely feel like I'll need this whole pump with a beauty blender, because beauty blenders tend to soak up product. But I do like how foundation looks with a beauty blender. It just looks so skin-like, and it just adds that nice amount of hydration. It just sort of helps the foundation really blend into the skin. So I really like a beauty blender. I tend to use a brush more often than a beauty blender, but I always love when I go back to a beauty blender. I'm just one that needs to move fast in the morning, and a beauty blender takes just a little bit longer, in my opinion, than a brush. So I use a brush more often, but I love a beauty blender as well. Okay, I've got about this much left, so let's just go ahead and do the rest. Okay, of course this is just applied, so I can definitely see a little bit of kind of radiance, and probably as it sets down it will probably look very similar to the other side, but it applies well with a brush or a beauty blender. That's really good. Either way is fine, so whichever one you prefer. But I'm gonna go back on the other side with the beauty blender just to make sure that it looks the same. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some other products to my face, and while I'm applying those products, I will read the claims for this foundation. On Ulta's website, I see 24 shade options. The summary says, introducing Maybelline's Superstay up to 30-hour wear Lumi-Matte long wear foundation, infused with amino acids. Breathable coverage with a luminous matte finish in 24 shades. Superstay up to 30-hour Lumi-Matte foundation delivers long wear, buildable full coverage that lasts all day. It also says that you can achieve a flawless base with our light as air formula that feels like nothing on the skin. The formula's flexible film resists sweat, water, transfer, and lasts up to 30 hours for all-day shine control. Stay flawless no matter what the day has in store for you. Superstay Lumi-Matte Foundation is a vegan formula, no animal-derived ingredients, non-comedogenic, and fragrance-free. It is also suitable for all skin types, even sensitive skin. I feel like reapplying my Laneige Sugar Glaze. It's so nice. It just smells so lovely. Oh, like a glazed donut. So good. I want to try this liquid blush today by Huda Beauty. I tried to leave this area clear. A little powder came down. This one is in the shade Sunset Lychee, I think is how you say it. And I actually have tried it before. I filmed another video and I don't think I'm gonna post it. I just didn't like the final look, and I was wearing this. So I have tried it before. You guys just haven't seen me use it. So we're doing it again. I think this is a really pretty color. I think it's sort of like a coral. It doesn't say it on the box, but I believe the website says it's coral. And this is a BK Beauty 109 brush. That's lovely. Very, very, very beautiful color. If I'm going to wear a liquid blush or cream blush, I tend to top it with a powder. So I will be doing that today. But if you're in a hurry and you don't really want to do that, you can choose one or the other. If you're a liquid cream person, then you just may want to apply a generous amount so that if you put powder on top of it, it doesn't take the color away. Like when I apply powder, because I am going to powder the rest of my face, it's going to subdue this a little bit. But by topping it with a powder blush, it helps the blush color last longer. I'm finding that it really is helpful to apply a liquid then a powder, because it helps keep your blush on all day. But this is really nice. I love, 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 love the color. I do want to apply this to warm up my face. This is by Too Faced. I love this. It smells so good. This is my Too Faced kind of bronzing sculpting stick, and it is in chocolate caramel. I love the shade of this. Just gonna apply a little bit. It's so creamy, and I love the smell. It's just a nice experience. And it's definitely more, to me, a bronzing stick than sculpting because it is warmer, but you really can sculpt with it, of course. So beautiful. See? If you're a cream person, you could apply these relatively quickly and be on your way without having to apply a powder on top. It's just up to you. So beautiful. Wait till I get these brows on. It's gonna be snatched. Like, I just love the juiciness, the juicy. And this brush, guys, is perfect for cream and liquid products. It's the perfect size. It's the perfect shape. I love it. I love it. This is so good. So, so good, guys. I used the Morphe powder in my concealer areas. It's a pink powder, but I'm going to go in with this peach colored powder by Mellow to set the rest of my face. Picked up a lot of powder. Did not mean to pick up so much, but I did. This brush is expensive, but that's one thing about it. It picks up a lot of powder, even when you're not trying to. So like if you wanted that more natural look, you really don't have to go back over everything with powder products. So now I'm going to sculpt my brows with the Benefit Precisely My Brow in 4.5, and I will be right back. So if I'm in a hurry, I have mentioned this before, but I will use this Valentino blush as eyeshadow because this Valentino is an eye to cheek. Remember I said I'm not going to use all drugstore products today. So this is an eye to cheek product, and you can use it as eyeshadow. So let me show you what I do. It does come with a small brush, and I have used it, but today I'm just using an eyeshadow brush. And I will just start off by saturating my brush. And I just, have on concealer as my eyeshadow base. If you really want to save time on makeup looks, finding some one and dones is the way to go. I am going to apply another shadow with this, but you could just do this one shadow and go if you like and use it as a one and done. But if you can figure out your favorite one and done eyeshadow, then that is a way to speed up your makeup application in the mornings. See how easy that was? I know this is a pricey blush, but at least you can use it for two things. This shade is Roman Sky. I forgot to mention that. I've talked about it so much that if you are a returning subscriber or viewer, you have heard me talk about this blush because I absolutely love it. It has quickly become my favorite blush at the moment. You know, I know things change, but at the moment, this is my favorite. We're gonna just put that aside right now and just make sure it's all blended out. What I do is I then take any palette that I have that has like some deeper shades in it. This one is the Natasha Denona Bloom palette. I have been loving this palette, and so I'll just grab any of the darker shades and kind of contour the corner. For today, I'm going to just grab this brown. I'm just going to put a little bit here. Let's put a little bit here. I don't want to have too much. I'm using the same brush. This is a Wayne Goth's blending brush, fairly new to my collection, and I am loving it. And I just like to contour the corner of my eye. And I just sort of take it over into the crease, whatever's left on the brush. I'm gonna take a little bit of that same brown underneath the lash line. That's what I do, but again, you don't have to contour the eye with that darker shade. It just looks better on my medium brown skin. Now I'm going to apply liner and lashes. Again, this is a step you can skip and you can just apply mascara. My typical everyday looks is just eyeliner and the waterline and mascara. That's what I normally do on a typical day. But I have another video to film. I think I'm going to apply these candy lashes by Baddie B. I purchased some lashes from their website, and then within a couple of weeks of me making that purchase, their website was down. Like they weren't filling any orders. So I'm not sure if they're going out of business or what the deal is, but I just bought these and now they're gone. So I'm going to apply liner and lashes, and I'll be right back. I'm going to use this Bobbi Brown bronzer just to kind of bronze a little bit. This one is in the shade Golden Natural. And I don't have to apply that much because I've already applied my cream product. Love Bobbi Brown bronzer. And this bronzer comes in a lot of shades. It's beautiful. Y'all, I'm loving this foundation too. I mean, I know the video is supposed to be about the foundation. Beautiful. Loving everything on my face right now. To kind of intensify the blush a little bit, I'm going to go in with my Valentino in Roman Sky. This blush is peachy, whereas this is more coral, but I think that they will complement each other nicely. So I'm just going to intensify it a little bit by applying this on top. I just, oh, love it. This blush, I think it just is just this perfect everyday blush. It goes with everything for me. I will wear a pink blush if I have on something that is pink or cooler in tone, but for the most part, this is my go-to. I have something new. This is the Hendash highlighter in Peak Heat. And I already have it in Doll Dynasty. Let me show you guys the difference here. Okay, beautiful packaging. This is Peak Heat. This is Doll Dynasty. See how this one is more of a pink to champagne gold, and this is more of a bronzy shade. So let's give it a try. Really pretty. I like that. Definitely brown girl friendly. Oh, I love it. It's giving like glass skin. Let's get rid of the lip product. Like this. Love this shade. I just knew I would. I'm going to use a little bit of Peak Heat in the inner corner. Let's see if this is bright enough to brighten. I may need to grab Doll Dynasty. Both of them are not exactly giving me what I want for my inner corner. I see it, but I want a little something more. All right, going back into the Bloom palette, and let's grab this shade. Okay, I'm gonna just use this brush to make sure I don't have any excess powder on my face. And I'm also going to use it to sort of buff any edges that I have. I don't have any product on the brush, just buffing. And this is a pretty expensive brush. This is the Serum Beauty Face Brush, but I love it. It was a really great investment when I was working for Sephora. I got it 30% off, and I have gotten a lot of use out of this brush. I love this brush. You can apply anything with it. Bronzer, blush, powder, highlighter if you turn it on its side. I love this brush, and you can buff as I was just buffing my skin. Love this. Time for lips. I'm going to use this Limitless Brown Lip Liner by Makeup Forever. This is Primrose by Tarte. I love this lip liner. Love it. So pretty. This is the Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump. It has a little tingle, and it is also a gloss, lipstick, hybrid type of product. I have so many of these. Absolutely love these. Love them, love them, love them. I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape Stay Spray. I'm back. The headband is gone. This is kind of what I might do on an everyday basis when I'm going to work to simplify my makeup look. Even though it may have seemed like still a few steps, it is a lot of steps. Even though I know I had quite a few steps, this is what I do when I go to work. Eliminate the things that don't matter to you. If you don't necessarily need eyeshadow, then eliminate that and just apply your mascara. But I am gonna do this. This is the beat that I'm gonna come up with when I'm leaving the house for work. Let's talk about what's on my face, but specifically let's talk about this foundation. We're gonna start off with the foundation. Oh my goodness, I have the mirror in front of me and I can't stop looking at myself. I can't stop looking at this foundation. This is out of this world. It feels like there is nothing on my face. The match, oh my goodness, the match, just like every other time that I wear 330, absolutely perfect. It really matches my neck well. It just looks really good on my skin. It's a really great match. So if you're my shade twin, this is our shade. To me, Lumi-Matte seems like natural finish. Like you're going to see a little bit of luminosity, but not too much. And it's not quite matte. So I would say that's a natural finish. But I can see where they're going with it. It definitely gives a luminous finish, but is not dewy or too glowy. So again, it's a fairly natural finish foundation. The key would be, how long will this wear? I am going to run some errands. If I'm able to, I will come back on at the end of my evening so that you can see how this wore. But pretty much anytime I wear a Maybelline foundation, it looks magnificent. The ones that I have been wearing recently, like the Serum foundation with the dropper, out of this world. Absolutely love that. And this is also very, very good. Like, wonderful first impression. Everything else on my face I'm loving, guys. Like, oh gosh, the Hand Dash highlighter, oh my goodness, perfect for brown skin. I'm loving this. I might even like this one better than the Doll Dynasty that I purchased, just because of the color. It's just a little more gold, and I'm loving that on my skin tone. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be reaching for this quite a bit. Absolutely. It is so beautiful. But everything that I'm wearing, I'm loving. It's about foundation. It's about foundation. It is so beautiful, and it looks so skin-like. I am 51 years old. I always tell you guys how old I am. It's not accenting my fine lines, my mature lines in my skin. I am feeling it. I'm very happy that I picked it up. So far, so good. Now, again, I haven't worn it long. I doubt very seriously that I will ever wear it for 30 hours. If it says it can give me 30 hours, it should at least give me an entire work day. But it is now about 2:15, so I'm going to see how long I can keep this on, and I'm going to check back in with you guys later, just so that you can see how it wore throughout the day. I will try my best not to powder. Just depends, but I'll try my best not to powder. But yes, right now I am feeling this. Let me know in the comments what you think about it as far as how it looks on me, and let me know if you have this foundation and what you think about it. So far, I'm feeling like this is going to be a winner, but we will see. Let's see how it goes for the rest of the night, and I'll check back in with you guys later. I'm checking back in. I have gone nowhere. I've been filming this entire time, and I have sadly touched up. Only by using my little powder puff. I didn't apply any additional powder. I just did this because I am filming, and I don't want to look great while I'm filming, but I haven't really added powder. So, oh wait a minute, yes I did. I did touch up a little bit. I kind of forgot. I forgot that I wasn't supposed to be touching up, and I remember adding like a smidgen of this in my T-zone area right before I started filming. Because I wanted to make sure that everything was perfect for that video, and I sort of forgot that I was trying not to do that. And then I also did this. So just forgive me for the touching up. But I did want to come back and let you guys kind of know what it looks like at this point. It is now almost 5 o'clock. It's 4:55. So I've had this on for about 3 hours, I believe. This is what we're looking like. So far, still looking good. I added a little bit more highlighter while I was filming my last video, and I did change my lip. This is a different lip than what I had on earlier. But anyway, I will be back with another check-in shortly. So it's now 5:38. I'm in the car. This is what my face looks like in natural sunlight. So I'm back, and it is about 9:23. That means I've had this on, I think, since 2. So that's about 7 hours of wear. I wanted to go a little longer, but I'm getting tired. And I'm ready to take my makeup off and just start to relax a little bit. It's been a long film day. I feel like 7 hours is a good wear test, so I'm going to give you guys my final check-in right now. So this is what we are looking like. As I said a little bit earlier with the last check-in, I applied a little bit of this powder from Too Faced in my T-zone area. As I was beginning to film my second video, I did it without even thinking. So I really didn't touch up very much, but I did put a little something on while I was filming the other video. And this is what it looks like. I am glowing a little, like it's definitely a little bit more luminous than it was when I started. But if you've watched me do foundation reviews before, oftentimes by this point in the evening, I am much glowier than this. I did leave the house to get something to eat. I did eat at some point during the day. I reapplied my lip. I just have on the Travis lip liner by Mario with this Bobbi Brown, I believe it's a lip oil, and it is Bare Rose, and that's all I have on my lips right now. Now I think we're ready to touch up a little bit and see what this will do when you touch up. I don't think I need to blot. Usually I am much oilier at this point, and I don't think that I'm that oily. I feel like I can just touch up with powder and bring this foundation back to life. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit so that you get a closer look. So this is what we look like. I've been editing this video. I've had a chance to look at this footage, and I actually like this new light a lot. It brings more daylight into my video, and it looks a little less golden, which is perfect. So I really like this change. Let's take a little bit of the Mario powder. I want to just see what it'll do with just loose powder. And I'm just going to take a little bit on my brush here. We're just going to touch up. And this highlighted nose is that beautiful highlighter by Hendash in Peak Heat. I really don't want to get rid of my highlighted nose. And I'm just going to take a little bit over my cheek, but not too much. Okay. No powder? Powder. Now that highlighter is beaming. Woo! I kind of like some of the luminous. I'm liking it a little bit, but I do need to touch up some. So here we go. I don't want to get rid of all of that highlighter. Just a little bit. Taking the powder off of the brush so that we can really dust off any excess. It just touched up so easily. So now what I'm going to do, because I don't want to look like I have a lot of powder on. So you want to touch it up to get rid of the oil, but then I'm going to take the look of powder down. So I'm going to take the Fix Plus here. And we're going to let this dry and see if we can kind of refresh the entire look. So I'm going to come back in just a moment after this has dried down a little bit. Okay, so it's been a couple of minutes. And now I've taken down the look of powder, but it looks less like oily. It just looks like refreshed to me. It's not perfect, but it looks pretty good after 7 hours. Let me give you guys my final thoughts on this. I think this is wonderful. Like, oh, OMG. I really like this. I really like the consistency. I like that it looks good whether it's used with a brush or a beauty blender. I like how skin-like it looks. I like the long wear. It did not break apart on my face. It does not accent my fine lines. It looks like skin. It's flexible. I can really tell that. It is relatively full coverage. I used 2 pumps on my entire face. I don't feel like that there's hyperpigmentation peeping through this foundation. It does cover very well, and it's from the drugstore. At the end of the day, it's a very good looking foundation for a drugstore foundation. The shade match is outstanding. It looks really good with my skin tone. I have no complaints. So I look forward to continuing to wear this, and I definitely recommend it if you are looking for a solid foundation that will give you long wear without looking cakey or heavy, that looks natural and is affordable. This is definitely a winner. So I've already filmed my outro because I wasn't sure how I was going to be looking at the end of this video. So I'm going to go ahead and bid you farewell in my outro. So I hope that you have enjoyed today's video. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I will respond. And if you've not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button before you leave. So I'll be seeing you guys again very soon in my next video. So until the next time we meet again, this is Savvy, signing out.